Morning, 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 people of the world on this rainy um, Friday morning or overcast slash, as we at Jamaica would say, the rain of Jew. I really like the rain of fall, but it definitely a Jew, it a Jew. So it's definitely I'm calling it overcast morning, rainy morning, you name it. When I come to ask us as a people, right? We come to ask this question, right? Why, as a human race of people who been on this earth for so long, right? Why is it that we go through so much crap in this world? Me talk about us as black people. And it just seems like every day more and more, and the more we go through things, right? And that's like becoming with daily routine, with daily situation that we have to go through, right? And we just try to figure out like, why we as the black race go through so much things. Have you ever seen where in which you have Caucasianal, and let me not say Caucasianal, white people, right? If I think about this from the other day, I say, alright, we have family members, right? And if in a life, right, so you have 1,000 family members, right? 1,000, just think about it. 1,000 family members, right? And have you ever noticed, especially, I mean, I talk about Jamaicans, I can't talk about nobody else, because they say pick the beam out of your eye before you pick it out somebody else, alright? Alright, check it. So now, as Jamaicans, right? A lot of time, if you have a family member, say that family member a struggle, right? For whatever reason in our life, right? And if you reach out to even say 10 of those family members, right? for a helping hand. Half a time. You wouldn't get no help, right? You don't get no help if you need the help, right? Now, make that same family member pass away. The same family member while was alive asks all the other family members, yo, you can put, something in the account here for me, because yo, I might I got through a rough patch or something, right? And you would never, most of the time, say 10 of them family member, right? Would never take up, not even say a $20 and say, alright, this is all I can do right now. Person ain't ask you for a specific amount, right? But this is all that I can able to put towards our gear right now, right? But just think about it. If that person passes, the amount of liquor everybody come together and buy, right? That you can have 9 nights, and you can have leading up to the funeral, at the funeral, all of the above, right? So, me there just think about it, and I'm like, yo, that same person needed a helping hand when him or she was alive, right? But you think it hard to give that family member a helping hand. And I just like, honestly to God, like wonder, like, why is it like that? Honestly, like, why is it like that? Every day the black race get up and we say, we don't have no money, we don't have this, we don't have that, right? But when you take a look and see the amount of things where we do in our life sometimes, which is so backwards, right? Instead of moving the race forward, it's like it's a straight backward behavior when you really think about it, right? And I'm like, yo, this is so amazing that your brother, your sister, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, auntie, uncle, friends, you name it, need a helping hand. But you have never been anywhere near to help that individual. You know? And as I said, as I think about it more and more, and I'm like, yo, seriously, like, what is it about us as a people why we feel like, we're not supposed to help your brother and sister, and not for nothing, if you just help that brother or sister, niece, nephew, cousin, you name it, right? It's a good thing. It's a good thing in the long run. Because guess what? That's one less person you have to worry about. And one person that can actually one day, turn around and help you. But my whole thing is, as I was saying before, we are so easily, we so easily will go out and support, other people who don't look like you. None of that, right? But you would never support your own people, or even while they were, as I said, alive. Actually, give that helping hand. You'd rather cuss that person, cuss that person. Sometimes I wonder, right? And as family members, we have the right to do whatever you want to do, right? With your funding. But have you ever thought that, let me actually check up on a brother, check up on a sister, see how they do, what am I got through for that day, The moral of this story is, people, don't wait till somebody die, for you now think that that's the time to contribute, to make yourself look good, or make yourself feel good. Because really and truly, that's what you're doing. You try to make yourself look good, make yourself feel good. But when that person was alive, and if that person called upon you for your help, you would never help that person. And I'm not talking about people who, do crazy things with their money, like who is not deserving of it. You know, I'm not talking about people like them, you know. And I'll be even honest with you too. Who says that we have that control to say if who can and cannot stand it, you know? But now I was just here reflecting at how I must say, how me see white folks actually, you know, as much as we complain about them doing certain things, but how them able to work together. Have you ever seen when white people actually do a GoFundMe, right? And how quick that GoFundMe get full up, right? How quick it gets to its target, right? And if a black person put the same GoFundMe out there, right? Use the same method that white folks would use, you don't get the same response, right? And I'm like, that really and truly, like, just puzzle me. Like, why? You know, what makes them able to be able to do what they do, right? And they get the support, right, from their people. And funny enough, even from the same black person who wouldn't give that olive branch to their own, you know, to their own black man. And honestly, like I said, it's something that I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, what makes us not willing to do for our brothers and sisters, but we are willing to do for everyone else, right? Or when white folks actually put these things out, they get the support. Like, what is the real reason? And like I said, I would really love to know, you know? I would really, really love to know, because is truly, truly amazing. You know, truly amazing. But you guys can let me know. As I said, it's just something that I have observed. You know, and I just have to ask myself, you know, why families, you know, are the way they are. When it's funeral, everybody comes together and everybody would then try to pool their money up. But while you're alive and you ask for that same olive branch, you don't get it. You know, you don't get it. And as I said, I don't understand why it is like that. You know, I don't understand why it's like that. But it's a bad thing. You know? It's a bad thing. And the reason why it's a bad thing is because when we talk about, you know, a lot of us like to talk about generational wealth and, you know, the type of things that builds generational wealth. But to be 100% honest, a lot of us don't know how to make or to build generational wealth. You know, do you truly believe that we have to be working so hard in this country called America, right? That half of the time you don't have time to spend with your family members, right? You don't have time to spend with your family members. Why? Why is that? Because every day we have to get up and hit the pavement. But just think about before slavery, right? Before slavery, how did the so-called slaves, right, work together to achieve what they achieved in life? You know, like, how did they, as poor as they were, how did they able to do, you know, all of that and actually came through poverty? do that? Hmm? Because right now, let's think about it in America. How much is it for a loaf of bread? I hear people speak about Jamaica and how much it is for a loaf of bread in Jamaica. And sometimes the way how people speak, sometimes I wonder if they think that it's any different in America. Like, America ain't no different, bro. This is not the America that I used to hear about on TV. You know? Or even when I came here 28 years ago. Huh? This is not the America I came to. You know? I was watching this thing on YouTube or one of them social media, and you have this nurse lady, and she was saying she's a nurse, right? She's a nurse. She live in a big, and she's a white woman. She's a white woman, right? White woman. And she was saying she lived not in a big house, right? She lived in a small, reasonable house, right? And when she turned the video on the house, you could see it's not a big house, right? But she's a nurse. Her husband, I think he's I don't remember if he's a nurse too or what, but you know, both of them are so-called, as society calls it, professional people, right? God, that's another thing too. A lot of we out here, you know, but let me not get off topic, right? And she's there and she is saying that this is not what she signed up for. She's working so hard, right? And she can't, between she and her husband, they can't see their way through, right? Because how things are so expensive. And I just look at it and say, I see a lot of people in Jamaica who claim that they want to come to America. And like I said to everybody, I welcome everyone, right? I want everyone to get that visa and could travel, or that green card, whichever way, right? Green card or citizenship, or visa to travel, whichever one comes first, the green card or the visiting visa, whichever one, right? And just to come and understand what people who live in this country have to go through, you know. And then I see some people come here and then they get the opportunity because what? Yeah, you might go to school and then say for instance you don't have any kids or anything like that, and no great responsibility, and you could actually work and then save some money, you know, save some money while you're working. And God bless the handful of us who can actually save in these times, right? But nonetheless, you're able to save some money, right? But then you turn around and you do a bunch of stupidness with that money, you know, just stupidness, you know, whatever stupidness is in that individual situation, you know. And I just look at it and I say, man, the type of energy, you know, the type of energy that, and guess what? All of us have to learn, you know. I guess that's the moral of the story. We all have to learn at some point in our life, you know, that what we are doing is actually not, you know, the greatest. You know, as you guys come here and, you know, they're on the street selling, you know, jobs and make some money, but at the same time never accomplish anything great with that money. And you're just like, yo, why? You know, why? But people, just my thoughts, you know. Think I'm gonna have these little one-on-one ever so often, you know. But yeah, that's my little rambling for the morning. Until I see you guys again, be good.